Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You have the ball inside your own 10. First and 10. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 95 yards. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the tape.
Kemper.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Stroud backed up near his goal line. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 95 yards. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Are you talking? Cause if you are, you're on mute.
No, Zizi, I'm not talking. I'm just grinding.
First and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. 95 yards. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Be on that grind, Kemper.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway here in London. Taking in at the 3. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
That return, it will not be on the postseason highlight reel. If you're the offensive coordinator, you've just changed your play calling because you thought you might have some field to work with. Instead, now, you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
Stroud sets up the play action. On the move, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Stroud off the play fake. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Play action. Here's Stroud. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Play action. Stroud now. Tries to force it to Megatron, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Well, they get to Stroud. Nowhere to go, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And he'll be not before they work it across midfield. Off the play fake, Levis. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
On second down, it's Stroud. And he's got room. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports.
Don't spam same play to as to defend.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10. He finds his receiver, Watson. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Stroud looking to throw. And complete once again to Watson. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Okay.
Stroud to the air on first and 10. Eyes the crossing route and hits Watson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Here's Stroud. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Stroud to throw it. And it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on first and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his third interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions thus far.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. That's complete to Bo Jackson. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. And Stroud now to throw. Working the middle here, that's complete to Knox, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Again, it's Stroud. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. He'll dump this to Bo. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Stroud now on 4th down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. I appreciate the aggressiveness trying to go for it there on 4th down, but you're in the red zone, had 3 points in your back pocket. Instead, Charles, they throw it away.
Certainly a big call to go for it on 4th down. As you said, in the red zone, definitely going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. From the 10. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The 40. He's at the 30. But he gets it all the way down inside the 30. What a terrific return.
What a tug of war this game has been. A tie at the half. I remember when I was playing, my coaches always talked about the first 5 minutes of each half. That's where you can gain the momentum and seize an opportunity. We've got one team in position to do that right now.
Here we go. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Stroud. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Stroud sets up the play action. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and 1, Stroud works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have the Bucs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Stroud off the play fake. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And now the rookie's free. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take one of the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did. It came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Out to his left. That is incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
And my goodness, another interception. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions. That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Robinson. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll pass there over the middle to start things out, and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Play action. Stroud now. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now Stroud. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run on 1st down with Jackson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Quick slant to Watson. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Hi, Kemper.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, Stroud. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Over the middle, complete. It's Watson. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Stroud on 3rd down now. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
Here we go.
4th down. Here's Stroud. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he's going to have the Bucs 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Stroud. And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, let's face it, Brandon. They're down here in the 2nd half. Want to try and make something happen. And if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. They'll run again here with Robinson. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's J.K. Scott now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Here's Jackson to return. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Stroud. drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
18
Stroud to throw it. He's going to let it fly. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Here's Stroud. Jackson with a catch. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of the first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. And now with 4 seconds left,
Eric Stope 99 overall champions Red Zone Royale and 99 overall legend Marshall Yanda.
Yes, Vikings fan, I saw that.
When go we give 2 half packs. New notification. Full audio.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway here in England. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. First and 10, it's Stroud. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Stroud now on first and 10. Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And some space here. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, this shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, what a response by... With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st down, here's Stroud. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First.
Resume the game, dude. Resume the game.
On the road. And you know it is good going into the game. Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, a 22. Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Ready? Dragon 60. Ready.
Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
The second down throw now from Stroud. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Second down and a run by Robinson. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Come 19.
4th down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. As so second and long, you got to be careful with the field goal range. Stroud down the second down. Gronkowski down the field. And he'll be down first down. The Chiefs 13-yard line. Inside 12 here. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And the 49ers put the night's first points on the board. Extra point coming good. And that's the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one play action. Close to the 40 at the 30 now. After 1-7-0 on the EA Sports.
This is just
until the safety it's too fast to handle.
We've watched this a long time, and I still see it begin third and long. Why are you calling that?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I didn't have a clue just what was happening.
And this is incomplete. A huge game does not nail. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Stroud to throw it. Touchdown. With his second touchdown in his first half. And the Niners are able to strike. Connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
I was watching, I appreciate you. Every minute you watch counts towards my watch time. If you're new, please drop a like, subscribe, and comment.
Sometimes that decision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in line here. They're 14
Wow.
Instead of one of their guys to make the play and get through and record the sack.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. That is connected to the field. And he'll be taken down. Misfield. Here's Stroud. He's got 18 yards there, another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now, first and 10. Stroud out of the gun here. He's blocked after a very nice game. Throwing again is Stroud. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Niners continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point doing good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. On a return,
Your team is doo-doo. You know you suck. That's why you got a head stick on kickoff. That's why you're not head sticking anymore.
And you can bet they're bringing two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Out of the end zone, Smith. And now they return here at home is always forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough so they can get this drive. And they need right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why practice 2 minute drill through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. More than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that one back from the just a little more animated.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go. And they're going to try this again. It's a fake. And this is called. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A big breakdown defensively there. The fake punt turns into a huge play on first down. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Give him 40 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7. Final play of the half. Stroud. And he will find his man outside. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
You got this, Ken, for its comeback season.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. Let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And
Could get a better left guard if want run the ball.
Vikings, do you think this is a good one? Or cheaper?
myletmemooth.gg Okay. I checked its Ben Power Ltd card. When with done LG you can sell back. Third like. W99 over Kemper. W Team Kemper 99 over. Thanks. You're welcome. Anyway, I can get LVL 55. Get to level 21 in Comp Pass. How? How much XP away are from 55 level? How much XP is that? Away. 21k XP from dailies and 12 and 17 get 75,000 XP Comp Pass. $84,500 XP. Is there a way if I do dailies every day?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks.
Yes.
Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Will I be good if I just do daily every day or no?
Here on 1st and 10. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Stroud sets up the play action.
And he will go down. A Cowboys.
Yes, good B.
Javon Hargrave coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So just get LVL 12 comp pass.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, here's Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Yeah, 12 comp.
And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with
I can get that by H2 our season's right.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his pass incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the
pressure, gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing it.
Yes 5 win H2H for 5 comp and do stats for 6 comp points.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And we are underway in Buffalo. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Ready? Jack Panther.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Again, it's Robinson. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so second and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Stroud on third down now. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. On first down, here's Stroud. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his early.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
The Ben power is good.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 27, Allen flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Now Allen again. He gets it complete to Harris.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on a With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway here in London. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
Dude, resume the game. I'm trying to resume it. Dude, resume the game. We'll be fine. I'm talking to the Giants player. Hello, YouTube. What the heck is this dude doing? If this dude doesn't resume, I'm gonna have to concede it. YouTube, I just had to concede that game because that dude wouldn't resume.
Talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business. And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, the game flows through him. If he's not being the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Control center for Kendall Fly. Madden NFL 23.
Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway for TNT Stadium. Taking it about the one.
Amazing Ben Power Cut makes capability on Ben Power. New notification. Video is paused. Yes.
Here we go. Set. 60 Vikings.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick 2nd and long. The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Tony Pollard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go!
Play action. Stroud now. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. He's got the Hall of Famer, Harold Carmichael. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 4. We go 46. 26.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Here's Ray Guy now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Here's Smith to return it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
Stroud off the play fake.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
Down inside the 10.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great play there. 41 yards.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. These two teams all tied after 1.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here's Prescott. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. The give up the middle to Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Kill! 47! We're going to 53. Everybody kill! Hey, kill!
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
We're going to 53. We're going going to 54. Right here.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Thomas has got it. Complete.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Here we go. We're going to 54 right here.
I think probably just trying to draw him off there, it didn't work.
And defensively, that's what you work on all the time. Being in that spot and being able to not jump and give them the yardage that they were desiring.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, their offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Stroud sets up the play action. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud fighting to stay upright. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To throw is Prescott. And his throw here's incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On third down, it's Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Aiden Hutchinson drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up fourth down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now Lutz for the field goal try. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position. Early squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 16, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Kill. Go. Get out there. We're going to 53.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway here in England. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Haskins with a run to begin the drive. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Looking to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And the Chiefs are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Robinson fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Robinson is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, Charles, clearly they wanted to send a message there and impose their will. They score on their opening possession on a drive comprised entirely of rushing the football.
Message sent. I don't know that the team on the other side of the field wanted to receive it, but what a statement on their opening drive. Just run it all the way downfield, no passes. That absolutely sets the tone that they're going to be physical in this game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it. And then that led to a touchdown on the... Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a... with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Cleveland. Fields it right around the goal line. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down. On third down, Robinson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. Fourth down, Stroud going to try to throw for it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. First and 10, it's Patterson. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
22 meter.
Now Tua on the bootleg here. Rolling to his right. And it's caught. Touchdown, Browns. Deebo Samuel from 19 yards away. And the Browns will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Stroud from his own end zone. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took...
Well, they get to Stroud. Nowhere to go, and he goes down. J.J. Watt. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Play action. Here's Stroud. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. 6-0 our score after 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua going to throw. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Which with Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And off we go from Denver. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
One guarantee I can absolutely make is that all week in preparation, the coach kept telling his team, we're on the road, don't do anything to bring the crowd into it. And that's exactly what they just did. A bad return, and now the home team crowd, they are fired up.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken at about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He's at the 40, the 20. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive, because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that flag accepted. Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
it.